Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Hey, thanks for watching. This is Solo Landscape. Here's my latest review on Attack on Titan, chapter 87, Border Rate 8. Now, I decided to do this. I decided to review it today because it's Thanksgiving. It's the holidays. Or if you live in North America, it is holidays right now. Oh, it's Thanksgiving. I mean, well, officially officially Thanksgiving's tomorrow. I've also been postponing on doing a review for this chapter for a long while. I read the chapter when it came out, but thought it was best to postpone it. On it, I've really been putting it off, so I decided now's the time to. Okay, let's get started right now. We know that what happened in the past. We found out that Grisha, joined this group who are trying to bring change to humanity. Hey, the people who are the elder people who are being wiped out, who are sparking rebellion basically against the Empire. That's a big start, like Star Wars, like that. But he eventually got discovered and sold out by Zeke, his own son. He became the very same thing that his father did to him, like Grisha putting his values and everyone else before his own son and his family. So his son turned traitor on him. He became his own. He became the very thing he despised. His father, his father, who turned a blind eye to the military when they murdered his sister. It's definitely very crazy when you think about it. This chapter had a lot of dark elements. Like, for example, cutting off Grisha's fingers, the torture they were giving him, and so they could reveal who the owl was, while just beating them to death. Not beating them, just cutting off his fingers. They're taking people to the border of Paradise Island, where the Titan roam. Not only do they also throw people over the wall to be eaten by Titans, they would inject them with Titan and spinal fluid, and turn them into Titan shifters so they can be eaten by their comrades. This is sick, like very, very sick. That's probably one of the reasons why I didn't review this right away, because how dark it was, That's probably one of the reasons why I did it. And, I was trying to deny what I was trying to see, but once you see something, you cannot unsee it. Like, this was a very, very dark arc episode. I gotta admit, and I do feel bad. And I feel bad for them in a big way. Hey, because this happened, and it wasn't even his fault. How, like Grisha, he got betrayed, overall by his son. We get to see so many things happen, and not only does Grisha see his friends being tossed aside like animals, he gets to meet face to face with the man that murdered his sister. Like, hey, this guy. This bald, the one that's wearing the hat. We don't know his name. I think it was said in the last chapter. He's a total sociopath. Like, the way he said it, like, he accepted this world is effed up. Like, how effed up this world is. He accepts this, but instead of denying, he chooses to go with it. He chooses to be cruel, capricious violence. How when he said to Grisha, I enjoyed teaching, feeding your sister to my son's dogs. It was fun for them, like education, trying to teach his dog how to be vicious. And this guy gets pleasure off of the suffering of people. He enjoys it as entertainment. He is a total sociopath, a psychopath, and a murderer. He doesn't. The thing is, he thinks he's clean because he doesn't sully his own hands. He just lets other people do his dirty work for him. We get to see so many things happen, so many secrets revealed. Like, for example, we get to see Titan shifters. We get to see We get to see how Titan shifters are born, how they're created. Like, they were used as a form of punishment and humiliation. And this guy, the one that killed Grisha's sister, the soldier, he's content in wiping out a whole bunch of people, the people of Endor. Just because they have filthy blood inside of them, and because they're descendants of the people of the Ymir clan, and they have the potential to become Titan shifters. Basically, he sees them as a threat and less than human beings, so he wants to kill them all. It's better to wipe them out now, while while they're not a threat, then eventually have them become a threat at all. This guy is seriously sick. And that's the way that their hypocrisy works. It's definitely very great, messed up, and sad. We also get to learn the shocking truth. That Dina, Grisha's first wife, was the Smiling Titan. I'm like, the Titan that killed Aaron's mother was the one was his father's first love. I'm like, this is seriously messed up. Hayate Isayama, the guy who made Attack on Titan, he has so many twists and turns. Like, this was definitely one of the best things that we could possibly see. We knew that there was some things headed our way, but wow, knowing that the Titan that murdered Aaron's mom was Grisha's first wife. This is seriously messed up. And seeing Grisha, Grisha, no, we get to go back to the present. I mean, Aaron, he's seeing all this in his head. He's in a jail cell. Him and Mikasa for violating military orders, and so they can disobeying orders because they wanted to give the ejection to Armin instead of Arwen. It's definitely messed up when you think about it. When you see that, and we get to see that Grisha. I think there's a part of Grisha that still lives within Aaron. Seeing his father's memories, seeing the woman that Grisha loved, seeing that his wife was turned into a Titan against her will by sticking soldiers, and the last message his wife gave to him was, "I will find you. I will find you again." I mean, he did. I mean, Grisha wasn't there. She never met up with Grisha at all. But she did find Aaron and his wife. Aaron's mother. Oh, who was she again? I forgot her name. Like, Aaron's mother, we get to see her here. It's definitely very, very, psychological. This is psychological in a big way. Like, this is definitely one of the most emotional and shocking truth reveals that we learn so many things happen. How Grisha, asking that this pathetic excuse for a human being, the man who murdered his sister, did he even feel anything? And did he even feel, her die? Did he even care about her dying? And this guy is like, no, he didn't. He gets off on this. He enjoys seeing people die as some form of entertainment. He does not care. I'm so glad that he died. In this chapter. Yeah, he does die. And because one of the military officers that was there on the wall, who was the owl. I can't believe this guy, the owl, bared witness to seeing people who were supposed to be working for him, seeing his comrades to his cause being turned into Titans. He was even there when Grisha was tortured. He literally watched as his people were being tortured to death, and he didn't act on it. He saw people getting turned into Titans one. Even though he did save Grisha's life, and he also showed Grisha how to use the Titan power, turning into a Titan shifter and attacking the people at the boats, the military officers, showing them this is how it should be used. He's showing him how to use the Titan properly, but still doesn't explain how Grisha becomes a Titan shifter. He probably becomes one after these events, after what happened, seeing his wife become a Titan shifter, and the way that the owl transformed. He looks a lot like how Aaron does it, except he doesn't have his jaw isn't inverted and he doesn't have the pointy ears. His Titan form is different, different, and he's showing him showing Grisha how to become a Titan. This is probably how Grisha became a Titan in the first place, and became one for many years before he was discovered outside the wall. But that's probably a story for another day for next month. I can't wait to see. I'm sorry I postponed doing this review for a long time. Eventually I will review every single chapter of Attack on Titan that comes out. But things have been a little hectic. I've been feeling different lately. whether to continue this or not. I'm reviewing other series like like for example, Digimon Universe, Aptly Monsters, Mobile Suit Gundam, Iron Blooded Orphan Season 2. I'm still reviewing stuff like that, but I'm not going to give up. But this chapter was definitely very unique. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I can't wait to see what happens next. What do you? Hope you enjoyed it, everyone. This is Solomon Alice giving my latest review on Attack on Titan Chapter 87, Border Raid. Uh, this is definitely very unique. I'm out. Peace. Bye.